What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the first of hopefully many episodes of Math with Mr. G. If you're watching this video, chances are you're probably one of my students, you are a parent, guardian, or tutor to one of my students, or you are one of my team members. Whichever the case may be, thank you so much for watching. Please stick around and watch the entire video and provide me with some feedback at the end. That will help me out tremendously in determining if this channel or this series is something that I want to maintain moving forward. The idea behind this video is to provide you, the student, with some additional support at home with all the content and the material that we discuss in class. More specifically, we will be reviewing 7th and 8th grade math as well as Algebra 1. Having said that, let's jump into it. Alright, 7th graders. This week we covered percents and estimation. The lesson covered this week is very similar to the one before, where all we did was percents or percentages. A percent, you will recall, is a fraction out of 100. For example, 25%. Let me rewrite that, that's not. 25% is the same as 25 over 100, which equals 0.25. In the previous section, we discussed that to find the percent of a number, for example, 25% of 300, right? All you had to do was take your percent either as a fraction, which you have here, or as a decimal, as you have here, and multiply it times whatever number it is you are finding the percent of. In this case, 300. If you do this, recall, you are multiplying fractions, and to rewrite your number as a fraction, simply give it a denominator of 1. And when you multiply across, cross simplify there, it would give you 75. And if you do 0.25 times 300 into a calculator, it will give you the exact same thing. Pretty straightforward in my opinion. But if you have any questions on this concept or any of these steps, feel free to let me know, send me an email, or write a comment down below. This week, we are going to be doing almost the exact same thing. The key word is estimation. So, one thing to remember for this section is to rounding up and rounding down. Let's say you want to get approximately 23% of 120. For purposes of this lesson, all you are going to do is round to this place value by looking at the number immediately next to it. Now you will recall, if the number the integer on the next place value is 5 or greater, you round up. If it is less than 5, actually, let me change that notation. Okay, if it's greater than 5 or greater, or if it's less than 5, you round up or down. For our problem, what that means, if you want to find approximately 23% of 120, given that this is a 3 and it is less than 5, this will become approximately 20%. Now that you have rounded your percentage, all you have to do is convert it to a fraction or into a decimal and multiply by your original number. What will that look like? You have 0.2 times 120, which if you input into a calculator will give you 24. Let's do a few more examples. Okay, let's say we want 36% of 250, and we want 51.5% of 200. Again, all you are doing, rounding this place value up or down, depending on what you have over here. As we discussed, 5 or greater means you round up, 6 is greater than 5, so this becomes 40%. So now all you have to do, 0.4 times 250, and that will give you 100. The next one might throw you off because you have a decimal, but that doesn't change anything. You are still rounding to this place value. Look at the integer immediately next to it. It is less than 5, so it rounds down. Approximately 50%. So that becomes 0.5 times 200, which gives you 100.